Yeah, good morning. I'm going to discuss, I told you many times that in your comments or in your explanations or in your requests, that's what I basically do. Now, today, I got a confusion um, from some of you guys, and there was a question and a comment that was raised some little time back. I need to answer. But me, I always answer I give you my response depending on the practical experience. So where we are, I think you are seeing what we are trying to do here. This is a kids section. I've said this many times. But basically, the challenge and the complaints always come that goats die. When I give you explanations, most of the time, I give you explanation depending on what I know. And the reason why I always give you my calculations is because I want you to understand it. And my calculations, you can't find them in the book. Why? Because me, I don't believe in theoretical work. I always believe in practical work. If the cameraman is very genuine, would show you the kids that we have. We've done many videos in the kids section. I have showed you many times what we have to do with kids and how do we keep the kids healthy. First and foremost, I would like to let you know that the mortalities of goats, it's not a common thing that you would say that goats are supposed to die. And if you lost goats, it doesn't mean that all people lose goats. It has been a common routine in the country or in goat farmers that they have a season of mortality of goats, which means I don't believe in. I do not have to plan for a season. And for example, if I put it back very, very well, we came into a saga of COVID. Many people died from all over the world. But can you really take that to be the point that people die? I'll not have to produce because people die. No, people can die. You know, that is God's plan. And for your information, it doesn't stop you from working hard. What you really want to understand, or to what you have to understand, is the process that you have to go through to make your heart healthy. I gave you a calculation last time on how I can make my money. The reason why I was putting up that, I really wanted to show you that if I'm to slaughter that young goat, that's what I would that what would cost me. Let me tell you, for example, if you got an outbreak, like most of you who have stocked animals, and you've gotten that kind of outbreaks, you spent money to treat them. It was a lot of money, let me say, but that is not consistent. You people, I always tell you that bear me a witness and comment in the section, because there is some of my friends who really stocked animals and they got a lot of complications. What happened? They called me and told me about the situation that is happening on their farm. I told them a lot of things that they have to do, but it was costly. Remember, because if an outbreak comes in your farm, a lot of things are going to happen. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be consistent. That is just an outbreak. An outbreak means a disease coming in and you're trying to run out of it. Let me give you, for example, if you fall into the water and there is someone to rescue you, when you go into the water, because of the panic and the fear that you have, definitely you will start to fight. But later, if your mind gets back to normal, you will stabilize. Then you start maneuvering. So what people do when they see an outbreak of their animals, they tend to run to many people. They tend to search for many information. And what happens, some of them are also weak-hearted. They will tell you, oh, those are gone deal. They discourage you. They show you that you're completely gone because it's a common thing that goats are supposed to die. I don't believe in that. But in the calculation, what I really wanted to tell you that in my calculations, I depend on what I do. You know, if this animal, let's say for example, this is a 2 months or 3 months goat. If that goat is not sickly, I might find myself only spending over 1,000 on its age because it was not sickly. But it doesn't mean that that is the same cost that I'm going to put on this. Let's say, for example, if it is sickly. There is some animals that are sickly. There is some animals that are not sickly. But the information or the point I'm trying to bring up is that if you got a mess at your farm and you got mortalities, it doesn't mean that all farms are like that. No. There is some farms whereby a person cannot even tell whether the goat die or not. Because I saw a certain farmer told me he started with 5 goats, and up to now, he has over 60 animals, and he doesn't even have a proper house, but the goats are there. You just can't imagine. Then I told him, do you know that there is people who always complain that mortalities of goats is too high? So the business is a business. Find out the process, the right process of doing farming, the right approach. I said this many, many times, that the right approach of goat farming matters a lot in your business. It matters a lot in your business. So that is my point that I really wanted to inform you. Don't say that every goat or every farm is supposed to have an outbreak. No, prevent it. And it's by bad luck that you get an outbreak, but also you to fight and find a way how you can maneuver. That's why you meet a lot of people that gives you different informations. They discourage you. Others tell you that that is common, you know. But the fact is, find your approach. What is your real approach about goat farming? That will definitely give you very good results, very good answers. Let me just wish you the best, and that's really what I wanted to emphasize on. Bye.